Hello everyone and welcome to Magical Me. I'm Jamie Mendez and this is my weekly Moonday Oracle reading. And this is going to be a reading for the collective and what we all most need to know moving into the energy of this week, July 22nd, 2024. So just to give a little bit of insight for those that are just tuning in for the first time with Magical Me, or if you are new to my Moonday readings, welcome and thank you for being here. I do just want to let everyone know that these are not individual personal card pulls that I'm doing here today. It's more of a generalized overview for all of us as a collective and what we all most need to know. So I do this utilizing oracle cards and my own intuition, as I am a psychic intuitive. And so with that said, I'm just gonna take a moment to let people see that I'm live before I go further into this, and ask anybody that is tuning in right now, if you could just shoot me a comment and let me know how the quality of sound is and if everything is okay. And that'll let me see comments as well. This way I know that we're not having any issues before I really go into this, and I want to share this as well. So, hi Laura, welcome. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. How does it sound on your end? I hope that you've been doing well. Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm just going to share this really quickly, and then I'll get further into what I'm doing here today. Hi, Robin. Thanks for being here, love. How are you? Let's see if I can easily and quickly do this. Hey Jen, welcome. Thanks for being here, love. How are you? There we go. All right, shared. Oh, good for you, Robin. Good for you. It's always great, right? Wonderful. All right, thank you, ladies. I appreciate you doing that, and I appreciate you all being here as well. With that said, for anybody who's new, again, these are not individual card pulls, although I do offer private readings. If you'd like to book one with me, you can send me a message and we can discuss the different sorts of readings that I offer, as well as pricing. I also offer one-on-one energy healing sessions for anybody who might be interested in that and wanting to know more. You can also have a look at my website, www.magicalme.com. And again, magic is spelled with, or magical is spelled with a CK. Hi, Lynette and Eleanor. Welcome, ladies. Thank you so much for joining here today. Appreciate you being here. So this is more of an overview for the collective. I will essentially tune into just asking for divine guidance and insight for all of us, using oracle cards and my intuition to discern the message that's for us this week and what we all really need to know. It gives us that awareness and that power to work in flow with the energy of what might be going on, like what the theme is for the week, what we're meant to embody or embrace or work with, versus being completely unaware and just not understanding why things are happening the way that they're happening, or how you can make the most of the situation or circumstances going on. So that's why I do these readings for us all. I do also go over news and announcements for Magical Me and my sister business, Oracles of the Light, and anything that we have going on. So I'll do that quickly. And then we will get ourselves nice and grounded and go into the reading here. I'm always happy to catch you live, looking to hear advice on the current energies going on. Yeah, it's been intense, hasn't it? We've had the full moon was actually yesterday, everybody. And it was a really big one because it was the second full moon in the sign of Capricorn. I think I talked a little bit about this on Moonday last week. So last month was in Capricorn, this month also Capricorn, which is very like motivated, kind of like focused on its target, get the job done and get moving sort of thing. So there's been a bit of a kind of like a no nonsense vibe of like clearing things out, wrapping things up. And once again, like if you're not aware of the energies, or you don't really tune into what this stuff means, this moon stuff and all this, you know, it's really not foo-foo. Like it really does have a powerful influence over us. And that's really why you'll hear people say like, oh, you know, all the crazies come out at the full moon. That's not really true. It's just people are so unaware of what is happening with the moon's influence on their emotions and their shadows that they're running amok instead of actually being able to work with them and embrace them. So it's always actually for us. We just don't, if you don't know that, then obviously that can seem a bit chaotic, right? So hi, Marianne. Hello, Carmela. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Yes, that moon was intense. Not only that, but the day prior to that, we actually had Mars, planet of, like they call it the warrior planet. It's all about fire and passion, which can be great. It can be beneficial, but it also can be incredibly intense and fiery if not used in the way that it needs to, or sometimes it needs to be in order to get the job done of where it's pushing us. And it moved into Gemini, which is all about ruling over our thinking, our thoughts, and our communication. So a lot there, a lot going on there to help shift us into new thought patterns, into new perspectives. So really big stuff. And if you guys like to understand more about the monthly astrological influences, what is going on this month in the collective and cosmically, and how that's going to impact us individually as well as the collective, Cosmic Oracle is a private group here on Facebook that my sister business, Oracles of the Light with Karen, we actually run. It's a paid subscription group that you basically pay month to month. So as long as you want to be in there, you stay. And, you know, so it's not something that is like, you know, you're stuck in or reoccurring, but you get to join in and we go over all the astrological influences for the month, what that means for us all, as well as individual personalized messages and card pulls for each moon phase, daily readings for the entire month. Every day there's a new reading when you wake up of what that message is for all of us, what's kind of like the inspirational wisdom coming through. So it's really beneficial to, if you like more insight into all of this. So that is, it runs month to month. So it will be opening up for new members on August 1st. I'm like, wait, we're already in August. So I don't know where I'm at right now, but August 1st. However, you will be able to join in advance. I have to create the event, which I will be doing this evening, and get that up on Facebook. You'll see, and then you can join from there, and then you'll be added to that private group on August 1st. So if you're interested, you can always shoot me a message and I'll get you the details right away. Let's see, what else do we have going on at this time? Oh, Oracles of the Light are bringing back Reading Roulette, which has always been a really big favorite. It's a wonderful way to get a beautiful message, and it's really fun. It's a personalized message for yourself that will happen privately, and you get to tune in live with us. We spin this awesome wheel that we have with themed readings on there that you could win, and it's usually for like $20, $25, and we'll get that up. And it's a really wonderful way to get a great reading at a really great price. So that is, we're looking at either the 15th or the 22nd of this month. It'll be a Thursday evening when we go live, but you don't have to tune in live. You can sign up once I get the event information out there. Stay tuned for that. It should be hopefully coming within the next day or two. And you can join in Reading Roulette for next month. It's a fun theme. So I'm not going to announce the theme right now, but stay tuned. You'll get the theme in the event. So let's see. What else do we have going on? Oh, our Salem, Massachusetts trip. It is booked. However, we will be opening this up for a witches retreat next year, 2025. We'll be starting the planning and taking pre-bookings for next year, for next September. We'll be opening that up probably in October or November. Start the planning and get everybody who wants to jump in, because it was so popular this year. We booked up within the first week that we actually put the offer out. So something to keep in mind. Also, you can get on a waiting list if you want me to include you in the information so you don't miss out on it. Just shoot me a message about that. So Witches Retreat, Salem, Massachusetts, 2025, right? Let's see, what else do we have going on? I have reading availability and openings for Wednesday. I believe I have one spot available for tomorrow. If anybody wants to book a full private reading with me, you could do that tomorrow. You can do it through Zoom, or you can opt for a pre-recorded reading. Readings are $55 for 30 minutes, and you get to kind of ask whatever you want to know. And, you know, we get insight and go from there. I also have 2 spots for the day on Wednesday, and that also will be either Zoom or pre-recorded. And the time frames are usually between 10:30 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. So let me know if you're interested in booking up one of those 3 slots that I have available. 1 tomorrow, 2 on Wednesday. Again, you don't need to be present. We could do a pre-recorded reading. All right. Hi, Annie. Welcome, gorgeous. Thank you for being here for the first time. Lynette says, for the first time, dogs are coming to my phone and sniffing it. So, oh, hello, puppies. Send a puppy love. Oh, my goodness. I love all the puppies. All right, Leanne, welcome, gorgeous. Thank you for being able to tune in. I know you're tuning in all the way from Australia, so thank you for that. So much love to you. I hope you've been well. So, yes, been an intense weekend, and, you know, the best way that I could word this, everybody, is just own your shit. Own your shit and get it out of the way so that you can move forward, because it's like Capricorn is giving us this opportunity for completion to just stand on the top of this apex of the mountain you have been climbing up, and you can let all that weight go. And once you do, and you come into that acknowledgement and that awareness, and just say, like, you know, like, I'm going in this direction that I'm feeling drawn to and I'm called, and I'm going to let anything go that, you know, any inner baggage, any outer baggage that's just not able to go with me. Take the wisdom from it and move forward, because then it's all downhill from here, right? So with that said, we're going to go ahead and get into it. I think I've gone over everything. Yeah, there's some other stuff, but we're just not ready to announce it yet. So stay tuned for that. Possibly a magic market at some point coming. So lots of fun stuff. We just have to get more details out for everybody. So, all right, let's see. Oh, I love that, Annie. Thank you for that, sweetheart. Lynette girl, I fell in a sinkhole in my, oh my God. Stop it. Oh my goodness, that's funny. It's not funny that you fell in it, but what you said about Mama Guy. She's like, give me some of that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, and I hope you're okay, but there's definitely something there for you to tune into. What is she trying to say? All right, let's get going. Let me get grounded now, since I'm not. All right, so with that said, we're going to bring it on into sacred space, everybody. So how this works is, because we are all sharing energy across space and time right now, to get the best possible message, or to be able to fully receive the insight that's going to come forward for us, but also for you personally, as it's going to resonate and come through uniquely. Like, it's gonna align with everybody in their own way. You know, we all receive it, but it's going to apply to our own lives how we most need it to apply, right? So, and also, it doesn't matter when you're watching this reading. If you're watching it live or on the replay, you're here in exact divine timing as to when this message is going to resonate with you. So we want to get ourselves nice and grounded and centered, because throughout the day, our energy gets so scattered. We take on so much energy from everyone around us and everything around us. And our energy is kind of like floating outside of our body, our consciousness, if you will. So it's like, bring it back in to get yourselves grounded and anchored, and come back into your heart space, which is to be centered. And that is how you can receive this wisdom in the best possible way. All right. So how we're going to do that is, we are going to just take a second. If you can safely close your eyes, if you're not in a place where you can do that, like if you're driving or something, then obviously don't close your eyes, and you don't have to. So just take a nice deep cleansing breath in through your nose, and release the breath through your mouth, just letting go all of your stress, all of the tension in your body. Unclench your jaw, relax your back and your shoulders. And just take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And as you release, we're going to release all thoughts, all worries, all doubts, all fears. Anything that you need to do, just release it for this moment, just this moment. As we come into the here and now, present in the eternal now. One more deep breath in. And release, just dropping out of your mind and dropping now into your heart, And you can place your hand on your heart. Just connect with yourself. Connect with the love that you are. And just be still. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back. And you should feel much more grounded than you did when we started. And this is something that you can do throughout the day, every day, as many times as you need to. Just a really quick way to come back into yourself and just not be so detached or influenced and swayed by any energy that you might be surrounded by. Okay. All right, everybody. So this week I felt drawn to work once again with the, obviously it's going to be backwards for all of you, but it's the Green Witches Oracle deck. And this is by Erin Murphy and Sarah Richard. Okay. All right. Oh, geez, Lynette. Well, I am so glad that you're okay. Definitely want to read some more into that, but grounding is definitely one of the messages I think might be coming forward for you there. All right, everyone. So what is it that is coming forward for us all as a collective for our highest good? What do we need to know about the energy into this week of July 22nd, 2024? Got here. Oh, we actually got two cards here, so I'm going to give them both to you. And I love this because it really does just go forward with what I said, or go in alignment with what I just said about that Capricorn full moon and how we had two of them, right? The first one in June was all about, you know, kind of starting that wrapping up process of closing out those old chapters, old cycles. This second one here in July was really about that full, like, seal the deal. It's time to cut the cords and move forward into alignment with what is meant for you, especially regards to life path and business. So we are standing at that apex and we're now starting to descend. It's all downhill, right? So it's in a wonderful way. Like, not saying that you won't have still challenges. However, those challenges will be different than the challenges that you have been previously facing up to this point, as you have done most of the work, learned hopefully a lot of the lessons, overcome a lot of the karmic patterns and cycles, and you are now ready to move in this new direction with a new found resilience and momentum. So you've got the Seeds card that came first. Now, this is considered the flower of life, or the beginning stages of the flower of life in sacred geometry, which is the basis for the creation of everything in the universe, and that it all first started with a seed. And this here that you see colored in here with the darker circles, or the darker circles, you know, the darker petals here, is actually the seed of life. And so the seed has been planted for your new life to begin, for your new chapter, your new journey, your next big adventure. What seeds were you germinating since? Let's go back to January of this year, because one, it was the beginning of the year, right? The beginning of this calendar year, I guess you could say, for 2024. However, this week on the 25th is considered the old Mayan end of the galactic, called the galactic calendar. And so that would have been the last day on the 24th, and then the new calendar would have actually started on the 26th. So the 25th is considered to be a day out of time. It's like a time in between both calendars, if that makes sense. So it was honored by ancients, and this is said to be like our galactic new year. So it's like when that quantum leap happens from between the 24th to the 26th, you are literally leaping into an entirely new time for yourself. So the beginning of this year, we had a Capricorn new moon. So new moons, different than full moons, are about planting new seeds. So let's flash back to January, the beginning of a new year, new outlook. We are all planting and making resolutions, right, at the beginning of a year. So what seeds were you planting? Because it's like anything that did not align up to that point, and anything that you thought maybe you wanted, or anything that you thought you were was working for you and then it just wasn't working out, that is now being cleared out of the way so that you can actually see with clearer vision what it is that you're meant to embrace, where it is that you're meant to go, what you're meant to do. You should already be seeing glimmers of that or feeling calls towards that. And it's giving you that thumbs up that, yes, this is the path for you to move in. So you are now creating the space. You are now creating the reality of that. And it's actually now already anchored is what it's saying. You're now beginning to move in the direction of building at this point. So if we're in the building stages of our life, what are you doing to ensure the stability, the successful security of those plans? And now obviously you're not meant to control everything and to know everything because it's all still being written as you go, but know that your actions, your intentions, your words are all creating as you move. So very important for you to hold that vision and that focus of the direction and the intention that you wish to go in. The card says new ideas, hope, and open-mindedness. So it wants us all to, not just you, it wants us all to be open to the way that be open that things do not stay the same. They don't have to stay the same. You don't have to keep living out the story that you've been living. You absolutely have the potential and the capability to live the life that you wish to live it to its fullest. You have that much power. If you feel it within you, it means you're meant to dream it into being. So it's now giving us this message of have that hope instead of the how much you have in front of you to do and how impossible it might seem. Let that go and instead focus on how possible it really is. Act as if you are already prosperous. You are already abundant. You are already living the life of your dreams. And my right ear just rang. So there's our confirmation for that as well. So the other card that came flying out was Basil. And there is a ladybug on the plant. And ladybugs are known as Lady Luck. They are, actually, in the Cosmic Oracle this week, ladybug was in one of our cards. So that's a double whammy. And today's message, even in the Cosmic Oracle, spoke to abundance and prosperity and happiness and new things coming, new gifts and blessings. So, one second, let me just take a drink. The ladybug is known for its association with good luck. And when one lands on you, it's like you are being blessed by the universe. And what's beautiful about them is that ladybugs don't actually fly, they soar. And they kind of like jump onto the current of a breeze and they allow it to just carry them where it will and aren't like trying to control where they land. So instead, this is once again that open-mindedness message about you embracing the blessings, even if you don't see them. Trust that they're already here. Trust that you're already moving into alignment with them. And then don't try to control the outcome of how it looks. Just embrace what's coming through and just be very open-hearted and hold your arms out to the universe and how this is going to take shape for you and let it carry you. Move with the momentum of what is coming to you. The card actually also says prosperity, luck, and love. So for those of you who have been trying or putting energy into new endeavors, whether they be, I really feel like a lot of this is about our path direction and as far as like business or like passion projects and things that you've really wanted to anchor for yourself, that's going to like sustain you, that's going to be part of your foundation of what you're living your life on. So this is showing that prosperity is happening there, and even if you don't see it happening, it's working out behind the scenes. Now this is also going to be a wonderful, a lucky or blessed time for those of you who are, maybe not seeking, because you're never really supposed to be seeking, but maybe hoping for a new potential mate or a partner, and there's some beautiful blessings coming your way in love. So take those chances, obviously discernment, don't take every offer that comes your way. You're supposed to use your discernment there. But if it feels good, if it feels right, allow yourself to explore and see where it will take you. You don't need to know the outcome. You just need to be open to exploring and being open to receiving. And once again, you step first and the universe steps the rest of the way. That's just That's just how it works, because you're the creator of your own reality. So step forward and allow yourself to be blessed and prosperous, because if you believe that you are, actually, it's so interesting. I came across something, and I feel like this all goes, so that just shows you how beautifully orchestrated the collective consciousness is, how we are actually all communicating collectively together. I actually came across this video, I think it was this morning, and it was this woman, and she was saying, she was kind of trying to explain how attraction and manifestation works. And she was saying, you know, I want you to look around your room, and I want you to, she's like, I want you to just look around your room, take a glance around your room, notice what you see. And it's like really quickly. And then she said, did you see anything, you know, what did you see that was brown? And it's like, wait a second, I didn't see anything that was brown. But you've been in this room for how long, or how many days, or maybe it's your house and it's like your whole life, and you know that there's something brown, but you weren't looking for it, right? So she does it again, and she's like, all right, this time around, I want you to take another look. And how many times did you see something red? You didn't notice the red, but now that you look around your room, you're seeing everything that's red, right? It's like that. The law of attraction works that way. But this is something that we've already been setting in motion. So it's like when you hold the highest intention of what it is that you're looking for, with, again, obviously being open-minded to not trying to control it too much with how it should look when it comes to you, and just allowing things to happen more so organically, but kind of creating the filters a little bit, if you will, with those intentions, is all then attracted back to you. So be open to receiving and set the intentions, and then just let go and watch what unfolds. You can even start, this being such an incredibly lucky week with that quantum leap that's happening, it's showing, like, tell the universe specifically, what are you ready to let go of? I was in a magical store the other day, and it was the first time I was ever in this store. And as I was walking out of the door, they had a little box. And it actually surprised me, because I've never seen somebody do this before. But they had a little box, and the box had a bunch of note pieces of paper with pen. And it said, before you leave, what are you releasing? And I thought that was really, really clever. And so I just grabbed the piece of paper, and without even thinking, I wrote it and I let it go. It's all in alignment right now. It's like, what are you releasing? What are you prepared to let go of in order to receive the greatest blessing of your life? Look at it that way. All right, everybody. So I hope that this message serves you well as you move through the energy of the week. Know that this week is so fertile. Could be in many ways, everybody. So be mindful of that as well. So very fertile, and that means that those seeds that you plant, they're going to grow. You've got to be open to allowing them to do so, and you've got to be mindful and take accountability for your thoughts, especially with Mars ruling the show in Gemini. Be mindful of those thoughts and what energy you are putting into them. Now's the time to shift those patterns and adopt new ones that are positive, that are flourishing, that are growing and nurturing your growth. All right. I hope you have a blessed week, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in with me, for your love, for your support. If you have any interest in any of the announcements that I made in the beginning of the reading, please let me know, send me a message, and I will get you the information that you need. And again, if you're interested in booking a personalized reading with me, I have 1 spot available tomorrow, 2 spots available on Wednesday. Let me know. All right, everybody. Thank you. Take care.